changed all of our lives working on that project.
It's just incredible to have such a close-knit group.
One of the drivers for me creating Earth Gives is because of my own kids. It's the most consequential issue that we all face. No matter what you're doing, climate change has to be addressed. Earth Gives is a nonprofit for-impact organization that works to build a community of Earth givers, and we do that predominantly working to create connective tissue with nonprofits across the United States and the people who can engage and support their work.
We work at the intersection of environmental pollution and health. Wherever there are environmental issues that are poisoning people, whether it's mining, recycling, occupational exposures to pesticides, it can be a huge variety of issues, but where those are impacting health, that's really where TIFO's niche is.
Our dream is really not just about how much money we raise, it's about how we raise community, and how we bring people together to affect change in their own way.
The biggest place that you can have an impact as an individual really is at the local level. That's where your voice is going to go the furthest. Run on Climate helped pass the Green New Deal for Cambridge, Massachusetts. This was a policy that requires large buildings in Cambridge to decarbonize. Now you have other communities that are studying Cambridge's model and trying to learn from it and create their own version of these policies.
We afford people the opportunity to be seen, to know that they're not alone, to connect with other organizations that are in the same boat. There is no one solution. There are many solutions. It is about building a family, building a community of climate solutions and the people who are on the front lines.
The world that we're leaving is a world that was worse than the one that we found. And we do not want to be one of the first generations to say that. And we do not need to be, because we can't exercise power enough to make a difference in this fight.
In March 2020, I was stuck inside my urban city apartment. I just wanted to reduce my environmental impact. Composting is one of the best ways you can reduce your methane and carbon emissions. We're working to make composting a free public service. Being able to offer the program for free to school, so it's been really healing almost for my inner child.
What we want to do at Earth Gives is invite people who are sitting on the sidelines to join us in embracing that identity, to giving and investing in connecting with nonprofits across the country or potentially across the globe so that we can, together as a community, make a difference.
We are a pretty grassroots nonprofit, not too familiar in the fundraising space, familiar with dirt, but not too much in raising funds.
Earth Gives has given us the opportunity to connect with people, both donors and organizations that we otherwise wouldn't have connected with. We have a prize donation for the largest amount raised for a small nonprofit at this last year's Earth Gives, and it meant we got an extra $1,000, and that probably doesn't sound like a lot to most folks, but for us, that's a plane ticket to go to one of our project sites for one of our field personnel. That's huge.
Earth Gives Day is the first single-issue, US-wide giving day.
I have never heard of an environmentally focused giving day before. That's why it really appealed to me. It is really hard to raise funds for our nonprofit. We understand that composting is not a priority to everyone. Finding a giving day that is really just focused on uplifting groups like us was really what drew us to the opportunity.
Only 2% of giving right now is going towards climate. We need to change that if we want to get on the right course. Earth Gives can help facilitate that, as can each of these groups. We all have a role to play to creating that Earth Gives community. Everything we know and love is on the line. How can we have the biggest impact and to improve the situation?
When you have an environmental issue in one place, it doesn't care about the borders that are drawn on the map. Being an Earth Giver means being aware of the responsibility that we all have as inhabitants of this planet and fellow humans, and trying to do something every day that is forward-thinking and that is really for the future generations.
We welcome you to be part of the Giving Day. We hope that someday soon, it's a year-long initiative where we're highlighting different mission areas. We have the opportunity to build that off of the platform that we have.
Being an Earth Giver is so much more than myself or even just the school that we're at today. It's really about changing the world as a worldwide community, helping each other.